welcome to Music Messages Tarot. If you're returning, welcome back. This video is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. As with all the videos on my channel, it's timeless. So whenever you come across today's message, that's when you're meant to receive it. And as I say with all the videos on my channel, please make sure you're using your personal discernment. Not every message is going to resonate with everybody watching or listening, and that is okay. So just make sure you're always using your internal sense of intuition. Leo, thank you for your patience. First of all, happy birthday. It is Leo season. We just had the Lionsgate portal pass, and I hope that you're taking some opportunities to meditate, kind of harness that energy. I know there are some other crazy energies happening too right now, but I always feel like it's a good idea during the Lionsgate portal to sit down, write out some of your intentions, try to harness that momentous energy for the upcoming energetic year ahead. I also want to thank you again for your patience, because my personal life is a little chaotic in terms of things that I'm trying to personally accomplish right now, things that have to get done. Some of them are health related, so I'm not able to upload quite as often as I had hoped, but I do aim to get each sign at least one video per month. You can always feel free to cross watch the other signs too, for your ascendant, your moon, your Venus, possibly your North Node, any other signs that resonate with you. You could always feel free to check out those videos, because there may be something there for you as well. As I was shuffling, what I really got was that someone here has been dealing with a Knight of Wands in reverse, possibly a player type energy, but there's about to be some kind of tower coming to that situation. Also, there was some kind of injustice happening towards someone, possibly towards you, Leo. I feel like balance is about to be restored in whatever situation that was. But let's see what wants to come out. These are the overall energies for your love life whenever you come across this video. All right, we have higher consciousness. We also have truth. And we have grounded. Very interesting. So right away, I'm getting that sense of balance being restored again with the higher consciousness and the grounded card having come out together. There's this idea of being in touch with your spirituality, being in touch with your spirit guides who are actively trying to send messages, send synchronicities, signs. You might be noticing those at this time. But also there's a need to remain grounded. And I feel like you're doing a really great job striking that balance between those different aspects of yourself, those different energies. If you are struggling with that, I feel like this is spirit telling you that you need to find time to strike that balance in your life. But I feel like a lot of you have already done that, and something has come to light. You've either realized something about a relationship that you're in, about a dynamic with a specific person, or you're about to, and that is how balance is being restored to whatever this injustice was that has recently occurred. Let's get some more specific information with the traditional tarot. What's going on with Leo in their love life whenever they come across this message? And again, it's not going to resonate for every person watching, but take what does resonate for you. Sometimes there's a message, even if it doesn't seem like it's your reading, there might be something here for you. So we have the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Seven of Cups, the Four of Cups in reverse, and we have the Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I feel like something here was unclear for a certain amount of time. There was something here that was unclear in a relationship with someone you were dealing with. This possibly could be the Knight of Wands in reverse that I saw before. I did see the Queen of Wands upright though, so you're firmly rooted in your power as always, Leo. If this situation was difficult for you, or it made you feel like something unfair was happening, maybe this person wasn't being fully truthful with you or treating you fairly, I feel like you've discerned that relatively quickly, and you've made decisions about how you want to proceed with whoever this was. Whoever this was trying to keep you deluded, trying to kind of spin some kind of illusion or cloud your judgment in some way so that they can manipulate the situation in a way that they wanted to. This might have led you to feel a little bit stuck at some recent point in your past, but I feel like you're moving past that now because you're seeing things clearly. It was all about kind of regaining that internal balance of your own energies, and that has illuminated some kind of truth, or like I said, it's about to, and that's going to let you know the path to take here with whoever this person is. Okay, let's see what else. What else does Leo need to know in their love life this month? What else is going on with Leo in their love life? Yeah, we have the 10 of Wands in reverse. Someone's releasing a burden, something that felt very burdensome, heavy to carry. We have the Page of Cups. So this could be the person you were dealing with, or it could be another possible romantic interest here. They are showing up as a page. It could be somebody who has more of like an innocent type quality to their energy. But there's somebody who has very romantic feelings for you. I just feel like they're not quite to your level. They are showing up as a page, but I feel like this person's very sensitive, possibly very empathic, very intuitive. For some reason, I'm hearing music lover, animal lover, somebody who's highly sensitive, somebody who likes to take care of the people around them, but for some reason is coming up in page energy. So I don't feel like this is the person you were dealing with before. It is somebody really interested in you and having very romantic feelings for you, but I'm feeling like an innocence to this person's energy that almost borders on like an immaturity. So this person just might not be quite as confident as you are. You might make them feel a little bit like a page because you're in that Empress, Emperor type energy, depending on whether you resonate as a divine feminine or a divine masculine. Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, there was some kind, it's coming out right here on Truth. So there was some kind of cloudy judgment here with someone you were dealing with, but you've cut past that, okay? Some kind of truth has been illuminated, and it's allowed you to see things clearly. It's allowed you to figure out what path you want to take. Here's the Empress card here. Empress energy. I feel like most of you who watch me resonate as divine feminines, but even if you resonate as a divine masculine, this just lets me know you're in that divine energy. You are highly magnetic, highly attractive, doing things that are best for you, not in a ruthless way. Okay, you're very nurturing to the people around you. You care about the people in your life, but at the same time, you're not going to let somebody manipulate you, Leo. And whatever this truth was that's come to light has kind of dictated how you're going to proceed with this person that you were dealing with. For a lot of you, I feel like this Page of Cups is a separate person. So it might be somebody you haven't met yet. It might be somebody who's in your life that you've overlooked that has romantic feelings for you. Possibly a friend or a coworker or somebody that you wouldn't suspect has romantic feelings for you. That's just what I'm getting here. And it's a highly, highly sensitive person. So what can you tell me about this Page of Cups? Let's get information about who this might be, because I feel like this person is in your present and your future. This kind of represents where you're going, whereas some of these other energies might represent a person you were dealing with in the recent past that you've decided you no longer want to pursue. Okay, what can you tell me here about this Page of Cups energy though? Who is this Page of Cups in Leo's energy? We have the Eight of Wands in reverse. So somebody who's afraid to come toward you, like they want to say something to you, Leo, but they are very, very intimidated. They're very intimidated, which is why I think they're coming up as a page. I'm not getting somebody with a lot of toxicity. I'm just getting someone who feels like they don't measure up to your level of Empress energy. Five of Wands. This is somebody who's very conflicted internally as well. After this reading, you might see somebody in your life a little differently. Like you might have an aha moment where you realize that there's been somebody harboring romantic feelings for you that you didn't realize before. What is this truth that either recently came to light or is going to come to light in Leo's life? Nine of Cups. So once you realize whatever this truth is, I mean, you realize how self-sufficient you are. You don't need anybody else for your own emotional happiness. So I feel like you're okay with cutting something out if it needs to be cut out, even if it's a relationship or a person that you've been kind of seeing. I think you're okay with that. Queen of Swords. Yeah, it might require you to set boundaries or cut some relationship off once this truth comes to the surface. If this is your reading, I feel like you know what this truth is already because you're coming up down here. Your internal energies is how I'm reading those three cards today as being very, very balanced, very, very in tune with the spirit realm, but also with, with practical energies and practical constraints around you as well. And you're able to make a very informed decision and see the truth very clearly. Okay, you're not deluding yourself in any way. You're not sugarcoating anything in any way. You're seeing things very clearly and you're taking action appropriately. And I feel like you're comfortable with this though, because you're a Nine of Cups, you're an Empress energy. You don't need anything from anybody else, Leo. What is this burden that Leo is letting go of? What is this burden? Temperance. Yeah, it has everything to do with balance. You are embodied, this is Sagittarian energy, but you are embodied by this Earth Angel energy. Somebody may have temporarily taken you out of that or tried to rock your internal state of being, but you're not allowing that to happen. You are very in touch with the balance in your life that needs to be taking place right now for you to see things clearly and make good decisions for yourself. What else? Leo letting go of. Sorry, I can't speak today. We are in a Mercury retrograde, I believe, so sometimes that does affect my direct communication. As I'm pulling the Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, Knight of Swords in reverse up here, Knight of Swords in reverse down here. Someone who is trying to keep you confused. They weren't being clear, or they were actively trying to delude you in some cases. I'm actually reading these two energies that opened our reading as like one message here. They weren't being clear. Maybe they just didn't tell you something about themselves. Maybe they hid a truth from you. I'm not getting like a narcissistic manipulator who went in trying to do this to you, but for some reason they weren't fully clear with you, and they actually were trying to kind of fill your head with something that either was inaccurate or that they never intended on following through with. Maybe they just tend to be a little wishy-washy and, you know, say one thing but then do another, and that's not okay with you. Death. Yeah, you're putting an end to this situation though. The Scorpio energy there, but you are putting an end to this situation. Four of Pentacles that you were holding on to. I feel like you tried to hold on to this situation. Maybe this person has some possessive tendencies and they were hiding that part of themselves from you. They were pretending that they were healthier than they really were. It might be somebody, because when I was shuffling before, again, they did come up as the Knight of Wands in reverse. So somebody who has one set of standards for themselves in a relationship, but then a different set of standards for you. And possibly they were hiding that about themselves. What were some of these delusions that this person was trying to fill Leo's head with? Six of Wands. I think you thought this could be a successful connection, but you know, you're realizing it's not something you really want to pursue. Also, though, I feel like whoever this Page of Cups is, you have the potential for a successful connection with that person, even though they're coming up as a page. I feel, once again, they're coming up as a page because they're intimidated by you. Knight of Wands in reverse. There he is. Okay, yeah. This Knight of Wands in reverse was trying to fill your head with something, Leo. That's just confirmation. I think you saw success happening between you and this connection, but you realized very quickly that this person was not, they're not fully who they say they are. It's like they try to put on their best face in relationships, but they're hiding a lot of worthiness wounds. They're hiding a lot of dysfunction that they bring to the relationship, and you're just not about that. You're an Empress energy. You don't have time for that. So I don't blame you if you've decided to step away from that, but you do have other people in your life that want to come towards you. Again, that Page of Cups, I'm getting an energy off of that person that it's someone you might already know. And it's just going to catch you by surprise, like when this person is either forthcoming about how they feel, or when you figure out, hey, this person actually is very interested in me and I just never saw it before. We have the Four of Cups in reverse. Here's the High Priestess, so Pisces energy, and we also have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like you've had to kind of rely heavily on your intuition here to see that something was out of balance here. There was an injustice with this person that you were dealing with before, but you've come to that conclusion now and you've just decided to move on. What was keeping Leo stuck in this situation? What was keeping Leo stuck? A King of Cups in reverse might have been the person you were dealing with before. Came up as the Knight of Wands in reverse here, but it could be also a King of Cups in reverse. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but doesn't have to be. I'm picking up on someone who may have been a bit emotionally manipulative. Someone who was maybe overly possessive, jealous, those types of things. And you didn't know that about this person when you first met. They just seemed like a really loving, giving, good person. Could have been somebody from your past even that you've had like extensive history with. It could be a soulmate in some cases, or somebody who just is very childish, somebody who possibly just seems like they're too emotionally immature for you. Now, this is your energy here, though. You're in Empress energy. This is your season. You're really embodying that energy right now. And there you are. There's the Strength card. That's Leo energy. You're showing this strength by making the decisions that are best for you right now. What else does Leo need to know? The Fool. Yeah. I feel like some of you have stepped away from something that wasn't working, stepped away from that stagnant energy, and you're stepping into a whole new cycle in your romantic life. Okay, let's get some more detailed information here. What else is going on in Leo's romantic sphere this month? Again, this Page of Cups, it could be the same person you were dealing with before, but again, I do feel like that's a separate person for a lot of you. And it's somebody you're not going to see coming. They're very, very attracted to you. They see you as like intoxicating. They're very kind of seduced by your energy here, Leo. You are in an ascension process, which is part of the reason why so many people are feeling drawn to you right now. Okay, but there was a moment of feeling heartbroken for someone here. If that's you, it's already happened, I feel. And you may have actually like put this other person in a Three of Swords temporarily, but you know, if you decide that they were not aligned with you, the relationship was not what you were really looking for, maybe this person just had a lot of work to still do on themselves, like you have to do what's in your best interest. I mean, this person will eventually heal, and you will eventually heal if you were heartbroken by this situation, and I think you're well aware of that. You have a Kingdom Spouse. It says Paradise, but this is my Kingdom Spouse card. So you have a Kingdom Spouse in your energy somewhere. I don't know if it's this Page of Cups. I don't see it being this Page of Cups. I really feel like this is a friend or a coworker or somebody in your life already, but there is a Kingdom Spouse here, a full-on divine counterpart here in your energy somewhere. Even if they're just showing up in the 5D for this reading, they might not have come into your physical world yet. Okay, yeah, you had to set boundaries with somebody in the past. That person was really pulling you down. Again, I don't get that like malicious, narcissistic kind of vibe from this person. It wasn't somebody who was purposely trying to hurt you. It's just that they brought a lot of toxicity and dysfunction to the connection that you were not okay with. I feel like you're healing yourself right now. You're in a process of healing, and in doing so, I feel like you're very, very empowered, and you have your twin flame. Okay, Paradise is my Kingdom Spouse card, and you have the twin flame card coming out here. So you definitely have a divine counterpart being drawn in by this ascension process that you're continuing to go through. I feel like in some ways, even if you're healing from some kind of heartbreak, in some ways, energetically, you're like on top of the world right now because you've taken all your power back. You've taken your strength back. You're not accepting things that are not aligned with you, even if you did have feelings for whoever this past person was. It's like they just weren't measuring up. They weren't bringing the level of healing and high frequency that you were bringing to the connection. It's like they brought too much emotional baggage with them. All right, and in doing so, you're actually attracting in things that are meant for you, even if this has been painful for you, Leo. Yeah, that was a karmic relationship, I feel like, and you've moved past it, or you've decided that you're about to. Let's get some love messages for you. When there's more than one person in the mix here in these readings, I can't ever guarantee who the message is going to be from, only you're going to know that. But we do have a few different people kind of showing up in your reading today. We have this past person, this Page of Cups character who may be someone in your life that's very romantically interested in you. And then more on the periphery of your energy is that Kingdom Spouse, divine counterpart that I am sensing for someone here. So these messages could be coming from any of those people. You would have to use your internal discernment to know who they're coming from. Will this ever change? I feel like that might be the past person that you were dealing with before. Again, I am picking up on like a level of heartbreak from that person, but again, you have to do what's best for you. Life without you is hopeless, dark, and depressing. I miss your light. That could be any of these people. I do feel like the past person wants to be heard though today in this message, so take it as it resonates. I wish I could be fully honest with you. Yeah, like I said before, it was somebody who was not really, they weren't bearing the full truth. And for a lot of them, I just feel like they were hiding some dysfunctional aspect of themselves. They were afraid that you were going to leave. This person might have a fear of abandonment. And so they felt like they couldn't fully be themselves with you. But, you know, that's not going to lead to any kind of healthy dynamic. And I think you recognize that. I can't talk to you right now. It's coming out on the Paradise card here. So I feel like that is your kingdom spouse coming through, your divine counterpart. If they're not in your physical life right now, then there might be some circumstances in that person's life preventing them from doing that right now. And, you know, maybe when we tap in for our next reading, we'll get more information on that. But I feel that person in your energy, like at least in the 5D, I feel them connecting to you. Like you're feeding off of the energy of one another. And it's this like anticipation kind of energy building. So I feel that they're going to manifest physically in the near future, if they haven't already. Drugs and alcohol. Yeah. The person that you were dealing with before may have had some addictions. They may have had, I definitely pick up on some toxicity from that person, and it may have been addiction related. People don't believe in me. This person also just has extremely low self-esteem. They need to work these things out though before they're going to be able to have a healthy relationship with anybody. I don't understand. It could be, yeah, this person's just, they're trying to understand themselves and why their own dysfunction, how their own dysfunction has led to people leaving them or relationships not working out. So they're working through that process right now. Again, I don't get that this is a malicious person. I just get that this is somebody who has a lot of more baggage and toxicity than you were willing to deal with. All right, I can't put this one on the screen, but physical attraction from multiple people. So at least one of these people is having intense, like physically, sexually charged thoughts about you right now. A lot of infatuation, a lot of fantasizing going on. And again, I do get, it might be from this past person, but I do get this Page of Cups as a separate person for someone here. All right. And I think it's going to be somebody who really shocks you when you find out that they have been thinking about you in this way, Leo. So that's intriguing. That's definitely something that's interesting. And I'd love to hear about that in the comments if it does apply to you. But in the bigger picture of things, I'm picking up on somebody's twin here. I don't get that it's the Page of Cups. I'm going to just keep it very real. I don't see that person as being your divine counterpart, but it might be somebody that brings a very loving, sensitive energy that you can have a relationship with, a positive relationship. But I'm also picking up on your divine counterpart somewhere trying to be heard here in this reading, okay? A lot of information coming through, and I hope something here was helpful for you. I'm going to try to get you another reading this month. I can't guarantee it, but I'm going to try. If something was helpful or it resonated, if you can like, comment, and subscribe, it would help the channel grow. Other than that, I'm wishing you all the peace and harmony, and I do hope you have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.